welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Akron Rubberducks and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Alex Hara, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
At the plate, Gabriel Cabrera. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. Cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Curveball that time, not even close. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, taking a look at the research packet and now taking a look at the lineup. This team has to know one thing. Do not make this a bullpen game. They have to attack the starter, be aggressive in the early innings, and try and manufacture a few runs, because if this becomes a bullpen game, they are in trouble. They have monsters lurking behind those walls.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Allsweed is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Kent Belanger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down in a way like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Allsweed is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Jay Lee will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Now batting, Colt Sandoval. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Trenton, third baseman, Colt Sandoval.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to center field. Cabrera is under it. 1 out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Now at the plate, Juan Gonzalez. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Bryant Cherry. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Hit out towards second. Guerrero right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Julio Carbajal. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Julio Carbajal.
Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And the pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Sandoval. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Antoine.
Now at the plate, Antoine Gagnon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Montes has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Allsweed. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Billy Allsweed.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. High fastball is in there. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. So far this year against Southpaws, Montes hits a little over the 270 mark. Here's the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Standing in now, Henry Blanton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Gagnon in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, Booker Harris. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guillen moves over. He's got it 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bobby Thatcher, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. To third. Sandoval is there. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Joaquin.
Stepping up now, Joaquin Helm. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So striding forward now, Brian Pins. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Popped him up. Helm has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Batting 8.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Guillen. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Is in there for strike 1.
2-1.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ready now, Rick Kramer. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gabriel Cabrera back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
No strikes.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-0 fastball's in for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Gonzalez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Salvatore.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Salvatore Guerrero. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit on the ground toward the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kent Belanger.
Ready for another chance, Kent Belanger. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Colt Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Juan Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Stepping in, Bryant Sherry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Up around the face. Hit hard toward the right side. And there's their first hit of the game. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Billy Allsweed, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That's inside. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Into the box, Zach Montes. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Sherry over at second. Allsweed on at first with 2 down. Popped him up. Harris over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Julio Carbajal. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Right fielder.
Now in the box, Herschel Roberts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Line towards center field. And Guillen will handle this one for route number 2.
The batter.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping into the box, Antoine Gagnon. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Gagnon has been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game, Boney, but you have to take it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So coming to the plate, Henry Blanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Henry Blanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The 1-1. Is in there for the second strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Pins.
Striding in, Brian Pins, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed.
1-2.
Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Oh, he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So digging in now, Carlos Guillen.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Guillen leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck high fastball that time. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Harbaugh. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Ready for another chance? Booker Harris.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
The 2-2. This is in the air out to right field. Gonzalez ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop. Bobby
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby Thatcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman,
Boy, he
number
showed
2.
some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Joaquin Helm. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1-1 the count. 1-1, here it comes. And he misses. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's a base hit, their first of the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Salvatore Guerrero stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. This is on the ground over the first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
In now, Kent Belanger. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Pitch popped up. Kramer is there, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Digging in now, Juan Gonzalez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Grounded back up the middle. To his left. Thatcher. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bryant.
Digging in and looking for more. Bryant Sherry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Billy Allsweed.
Striding in once again, Billy Allsweed. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Harris is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. The Rubberducks lead it 1-0. Back here on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Julio Carbajal. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Pulled toward right center field. Allsweed over to his right. 1 away.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Herschel Roberts. From the stretch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Now the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Antoine.
Stepping into the box, Antoine Gagnon. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Allsweed is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready once again, Zach Montes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Luis Morales gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Three and one now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a big moment here, and standing in, Henry Blanton. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Harbaugh is after it. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So stepping in, Brian Pins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Montez stands at third with one gone in the inning. From the belt, the pitch popped him up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Digging in once again, Carlos Guillen. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cabrera sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with the 2-out triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Rodriguez.
Stepping in now, Rick Kramer. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box now, Colt Sandoval.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
Two and 0 now. 3 runs already home here. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. James Thompson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Booker Harris, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And this is fouled at the plate. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Harris gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Count even at 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Joaquin Helm.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So coming to the plate, Juan Gonzalez.
Second baseman, Juan.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. This one's flared toward left center. Thatcher into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Bryant.
Stepping up now, Bryant Sherry. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Still 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get to 1.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
William Murakami enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Standing in now, Billy Allsweed, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Long throw to third.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Stepping in now, Zach Montes. And as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Popped up. Guerrero shading to his right. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
In now, Henry Blanton. First pitch on its way. In there, now the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 0-2 home. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ryan Tepera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gabriel Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. Tepera typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. 1-2 now.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Julio Carvajal.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. It's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Guillen will handle this one for route number 2. So digging in now, Herschel Roberts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. 2-0 count and the pitch. Here's a strike. Cabrera on second. Guerrero at first. 2 out in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Montes calls for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that, coming through with a big win at home.
Adam Liberator claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ryan Tepera closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.